Good morning, all. I, Deepali Boyer, Faculty of Mechanical Engineering Department, Tulsiramji Gaikwad Patel College of Engineering and Technology. Welcome you all in the Mechanics of Material Practical, which is in the fourth semester Mechanical Engineering. So today we are going to discuss the experiment number uh, 6, which is the hardness test on the metal, comes under the course outcome 3, and our course outcome 3 is the analysis of a hardness test on the metal. So let us see what is the aim of this today's experiment. The aim is to perform the hardness test on the metal. So first we have to know what is the hardness. So hardness is nothing but it is the measure of a resistance of a particular metal on a body. It is nothing but the resistance of a particular body, where that we can say which is the hardness. So here we test the this operation on the metal material. Here we can use the mild steel, brass, aluminium, carbon steel as a for performing this experiment. So what are the objectives? So there are two main objectives. First, to conduct the hardness test on the mild steel, and then to conduct the hardness test on the carbon steel, brass, aluminium, like a specimens. Okay. So what are the apertures we have to required? So the apertures which is required are hardness tester, then soft and hard mild steel specimens, brass, aluminium, etc. Let us see the setup of a hardness testing machine. So basically there are two types of hardness testing machine, Brinell hardness test and Rockwell hardness test. But in a industrial purposes, Rockwell hardness test is commonly used. So here we use the Rockwell hardness test for measuring the hardness of the material. So in the Rockwell hardness test, why Rockwell hardness test? Generally in Rockwell hardness test, in this test we measure the hardness of any metal by pressurizing the indenter into the material surfaces and with a particular force. And when we applied any particular force, accordingly, we get a particular depth of penetration, and that depth of penetration shows the hardness of the particular material. Okay, so this is the setup of a Rockwell hardness testing machine. This is the base of the machine. This is the uh, hand wheel which is used to shift this setup up and down. This is the jaws on which we fit the indenter. This is the indenter which is of a made up of any kind of a material like a mild steel, brass, aluminium, etc. And this is the surface where we put our specimen on this table, which is called as a in this technical language, which is called as a anvil. And these are the weight. Generally, the two types of weight we can apply here: the major load and the minor load. So the minor load which is used in this system is the 10 kg up, and the major load which is used in a Rockwell hardness test is 60 kg up, 100 kg up, and the 150 kg up. Okay, so this is the setup on which this is the dial indicator which shows the hardness number, and here we use the scaling for measuring the hardness by using the Rockwell hardness testing. So here we use HRB, HRC. HRB means hardness testing by using Rockwell with a B scale. HRC means hardness testing by using Rockwell with a C scale. So generally we use a B scale as a uh, hardness testing measurement. So this is the loading lever which is used to apply the load, minor load or major load. When we put the loading equipment here, once we put here, we have to apply that load. So with the help of this loading lever, we applied that load, and accordingly we get the impact on the surfaces of the particular specimen, and we measure this depth of penetration by using this dial indicator and find out the hardness. Okay, so this is the images of a setup of a Rockwell hardness testing. As you see, this is the hand wheel which is used to roll this setup up and down. These are the two jaws. In between we place a specimen of a metallic specimen with a circular dimension here, and we fit the indenter here which is of a very small dimension, and we apply the forces. This is the indicator which shows the Rockwell number with a particular B scale, and in that backside there is a loading arrangement. Nowadays there are a digital or electric system is used to apply the load. So with the help of manually or with the help of a electric system, we can apply the load on the side of this system, side of this arrangement. We can apply the minimum load as a 60 kg of 10 kg of and maximum load as a 150 kg of here. Accordingly, our intenter is impact on that surfaces, and once we get some depth of penetration on that surfaces of a particular mild steel, brass, aluminum, here we get a dimension, we get a Brinell number, we get a Rockwell hardness number here, and accordingly we find out the hardness of the particular specimen. Okay. So there are generally three types of a hardness measurement depending upon the manner in which the test is conducted. So there are a three varieties that we can say: the scratch hardness measurement, rebound hardness measurement, and indentation hardness measurement. So generally we use a C term here, the indentation hardness measurement. With the help of indenter, we find out the depth of penetration, and accordingly we get the Rockwell hardness number. Okay, the hardness of the material is depends on the resistance, as I already told you. So hardness is nothing but the resistance of a particular material that which is shows while we applied a external force on the particular material. Then resistance is depend on the friction, elasticity, viscosity, and the intensity and distributions of the plastic stain produced by a given tool during the indentation. Okay. What is the procedure of this experiment? First, we have to place the specimen securely upon the anvil, which is a circular dimension specimen. Here we consider a mild steel. So we have to consider a mild steel with a circular specimen on the anvil, we can say, which is a table. Then we have to uh, elevate the specimen so that it comes into contact with the penetrate, and put the specimen under a preliminary or a minor load of 100 plus 2 Newton without any shock. Then accordingly we can apply the load, then apply the major load of 900 Newton with the help of this loading lever. And when we applied a load, accordingly that indenter is press impact on the circular plate, and we get a particular depth of penetration. And with the help of that indicator, we get a Rockwell hardness number with a B scale, and then we can find out the hardness of a particular specimen. This is the observation table of a this experiment, that is hardness testing on a metal. So here we can use mild steel as a material, as a specimen, high carbon steel, brass, aluminium. We can use this such type of a specimen for measuring the hardness testing. So the readings comes under the C scale, with hardness Rockwell with a C scale. Here we can take two to three readings with respect to the load applied. So major load, minor load, accordingly we can apply it and find out the hardness, Rockwell hardness with the B scale, Rockwell hardness. So generally my steel is comes under the B scale. So here we get a HRB, that is a hardness Rockwell with a B scale. High carbon steel come under the C scale. So we can get a hardness Rockwell with a C scale. Brass and aluminum are comes under the B scale. So we get a get accordingly the hardness Rockwell of a B scale of this particular specimen. Okay. So there are some practical questions comes from this experiment is what do you mean by the hardness? So as I told you, hardness is nothing but the measurement of a resistance occurs in a particular metal or any engineering object which shows the hardness of particular material. Then how hardness affect the engineering material? Obviously, hardness is affect on the engineering material. If your material is of a low hardness, then which get a low minimum life range, and which is still within a low period of a time. So there are many effects which comes under the hardness of an any engineering material. So in this way we have to perform the experiment on the hardness testing on any metal surfaces. So here we use 3